Hello, you're welcome to today's lesson. And today we have geometric progressions, sum of numbers in GP. We have 3 questions, but I've written 2 of them on the board. After solving these 2, I'll conclude with the third number. So let's start. Number 1, find the sum of the GP 3, 6, 12 up to 9 terms. And second one, the first and common ratio of a GP are 4.5 and 3/2 respectively. We have to calculate the sum of the first 4 terms. So let's start. Solution now. Solution. Now, if you look at the first number, the GP is 3, 6, 12, and so on, up to 9 terms. So first of all, we have to find the common ratio. And you discover that if you divide the second term by the first, the third by the second, and so on, you'll be getting the same answer. That is 6/3 is the same thing as 12/6, which is the same thing as 2. And that means that our common ratio is 2. So, and in geometric progression, we have 2 formulas or 2 formulae. When R is less than 1 and when R is greater than 1. So if R is greater than 1, this formula is Sn equal to A bracket R raised by n minus 1 all over R minus 1. But if R is less than 1, we use the formula Sn equal to A bracket 1 minus R raised by n all over 1 minus R. So since our common ratio is 2, we're going to use the first formula. So we have Sn equal to A bracket R raised by n minus 1 all over R minus 1. And that means that we are talking of S9 equal to A, which is our A is 3. Substitute the value there. Then brackets 2 raised by 9 minus 1 all over our R is 2, 2 minus 1. And then to continue, we have 3 brackets 2 raised by 9, 2 raised by 9 minus 1 all over, should be all over 1 now. We quickly use our calculator to check 2 raised power 9. And that's, in doing that, we have doing that, we have that is 3 brackets 512 minus 1 all over 1, which is the same thing. So if you subtract, it will now give you 510. Sorry, 511. So coming back here, we have 512 minus 1 should be 511. And that will give us 3 brackets 511, which we can now multiply here. 511 times 3, that is 3315. and that is 1,533. So that is the answer to that. So we're now going over to number 2. And number 2, we have seen the question. Okay, number 2, the first and common ratio of a GP, and that means the first A should be 4.5, while R is 3/2. Then we have to calculate the sum of the first 4 terms. That means our common ratio is greater than 1, so our formula should be Sn equal to A bracket R raised power n minus 1 all over R minus 1. And then continuing, we have S4 is equal to our A is 4.5, which you can write as 9/2 brackets. Our R is 3/2. 3/2 raised by 4 minus 1 all over 3/2 minus 1/1. So to continue, we have 9/2 brackets. This will give us 3 times 3 times 3. That should be 81 all over 2 times 2, 4, 8, 16 minus 1 all over. Simplify the lower part. That should be 2, and then that will be 3 minus 2. So that is 9/2 bracket 81/16 minus 1 all over 1/2. So coming back, we have 9/2 brackets. Inside we have the LCM is 16, and that would be 81 minus 16, then all over 1/2. Now, 81 minus 16 will give us 11/5, this 7, 6, that's 65. So that would be 9/2 bracket 65/16. Then we are dividing by half. So we move on, and that will give us 9/2 bracket 65/16, then divided by 1/2. That is 9/2 into 65/16 times 2/1. Multiplied by 2/1. Divide, and that will give us, to multiply by 65 by 9 to divide by 16. So to move on, we have 585. We're dividing by 16. And that will give us 36.5625. That is 36.5625. And that is the sum of the first four terms. And that's the end of question number 2. Question number 3 is on the board. We have to find the sum of the GP for minus 1236 up to 8 terms. So we have a solution. First of all, we have to write down the general formula. That is Sn equal to A brackets R raised power n minus 1 all over R minus 1. That is when R is greater than 1. And then Sn equal to A brackets 1 minus R raised by n all over 1 minus R. And that is when R is less than 1. So, first of all, let us find common ratio. And that means if we use the first term to divide the second to divide the third, let's see how it will go. That's 12 minus 12 over 4 equal to 36 over minus 12 equal to, we discover that if you divide this is minus 3, this is also minus 3. So this will give us minus 3. And that means that minus 3 is our common ratio. So R is equal to minus 3, that means we have to use the second formula. And we are going to add up to 8 terms. That means S8 is equal to, our A is 4 brackets 1 minus bracket minus 3 raised power 8 all over 1 minus bracket minus 3. Then you continue. This will change this to plus, and that is 4 bracket 1 minus bracket minus 3 raised by 8 all over 4. And if we divide, we are now going to have only 1 minus bracket minus 3 raised power 8. So minus 3 raised power 8 will give us will give us 6561. So that will be 1 minus 6561. And finally, to carry out the subtraction, it will now be minus 6560. So that means that our final answer, therefore, is sum of the GP equal to minus 6560. So Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If there is any question, you put it in the comment section so that I can make a video for it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.